He's third down the line. You see Kai Sallas with that priority next to his name.
Yeah, he looks interested here. Bit of bend in this one. And he'll go up and straight up to the nose as well. And he'll just hold that there. And then the 10 as well. So straight into it with some quality from the world champ. There's a bit of authority with that carve. It's so clean and powerful at the same time. The body position really good. Nothing forced, nothing unsightly from him. As he'll just cruise through nice and crisp on that self-shaped board as well. Kai Sallas still with plenty of momentum. Heads straight back towards shore. Just kind of fades around and clicks a little bit of footwork and back up again. Just stretches out and gets a 5 and then up again, right up on the nose and the neutral body position, as he'll just be super patient in here with a good read. Didn't get a bang over finish, but a decent wave.
Yeah, so any nerves, surfer's dominating. But let's have a look at this replay. A little wobble here on this nose ride. You see him almost go to 10, or a little back foot slide, so stays stable, bending his knees on that nose ride and sweeping into that turn. Beautiful opening carve, and another one. Back to the whitewash. A measured pace here for Kai. He's had the pick of a lot of the free surfing waves along with Taylor Jensen. These guys knowing this lineup really well. So Kai just working this one through. You can sense very relaxed body language. If anything, maybe a little bored on this wave.
Yeah, cruising through here. I just love that carving. He doesn't need to go wide with the stance to get a lot of power. Keeps that stance narrow. It looks so good as he drives through those turns. Didn't quite get the finish on the inside, but nevertheless, that use of priority. Work on a slightly softer section than a whitewater here. And so finding this wave and realizing, let's just get going here. Let's get some momentum. And speaking of momentum, he'll bring some through to the inside bowl. It'll get a little steeper here. Back up, statuesque, nice and upright from him. And then whipping around. So very dynamic and loose surfing. And again, up there for a 10. He'll hang that for a while. Not a lot of wall in front of him to work with, but he's super nimble with that footwork. And just staying light on his feet. Quick hang heels as well. And a finish on the inside. Good wave there for Kani. Panel right now. They got access to the replays as well. Let's get another look.
Yeah, that tsunami model shaped by Kai Sallas there. Goes into this massive roundhouse, and that was a true roundhouse cutback and variation with the drop knee. Love the opening nose ride, so getting a lot done. Goes sleepy through here, but he stays with it. It's nice footwork, and you can see the wave tapering off compared to some of the sets we saw in that previous women's matchup number 2. But he stays with it and gets the nose ride reform. This is a pretty typical Sunzal inside section for what we've seen the last week, and this is what he's been practicing on. And well, practice really does make perfect, because he linked this all the way together. Great wave IQ, and he's been able to stay with it. And although not overly critical, getting some work done, fitting all the maneuvers in, and it was a great package there from the Hawaiian, who's only 23, but I tell you what, it feels like he's almost a veteran.
Just under 17 and a half here. Ben Skinner looking to get going. He's had priority for a while. He'll use it right now. There's the paddle from him, and he'll just patiently wait on that takeoff and then up to the nose. And he'll hang there for a little while and then jam around on that rail all the way to the bottom. Didn't push it back down to the whitewater because he knew this was going to happen. This section got steep and he wanted to get there. Gets a little hung. He does well to steer from the nose, kind of on the whitewater, and another nice turn. Really committed on the rail. That's beautiful surfing from Skin Dog. Up for a 5 again. And then just jamming and jiving with that drop knee. So really nice rail work with the nose as well in between. And beautiful stuff. He's waited a long time from this wave. So far, it looks like a good decision to wait for a bit of quality. And he's not done yet. Pretty patient. That stance, the feet super close together as he waits for the inside. He'll get some more time on the tip. And Skin Dog with a little look around. Decent wave.
First thing that came to mind was critical. You can see the double scoop in the rear of his tail there. 4 steps up. And good levitation slightly of the nose ride. And this turn, just leveraging a lot of water there and coming off the bottom, stepping forward. And this moment here, super critical. Goes high, adjusts with the 10. The body language nearly loses it, but he needed to hang on, and he did. This down carve backed up with this next transition. He does a good drop knee after this nose ride. Again, these nose rides, shoving it really high in the wave, using the whole wave, not lateral surfing. I think the judges will appreciate it. Perhaps, if there's any criticism, a little on the sloppy side, just trying to control that nose ride. But I think it's an element of difference, and it's going to play into Ben's favour. I love the look back on the inside here. Stepping forward, the Englishman. Look at the judges right there.
Talk about how nervous those moments are. Meanwhile, live action. Here's Kai Sallas, the world champ. Mid-face on the way for speed and now up to the nose. And just cruising through this section. Really nice turn as he just swoops with power. It's clean and calm and smooth, but at the same time, it's super powerful. And again, holding that rail in the water and throwing spray. And just going through this mid part of the wave here and looking to get back up to the nose at the earliest opportunity. He's up there poised, he's lurking, and he'll get some time back up and he'll just cruise there and enjoy himself. Nice and nimble, just deals with that bit of traffic with sections coming towards him.
Yeah, and action straight behind with Kaniela, knowing he's going to have to build on that 5.83.
All right, a little bit of a softer section. He'll wait for it to double up here. Stands on the tail of Type. Here goes Ben Skinner straight into it, up to the tip. He'll get a quick Type 5 and then footwork back. Look at the speed from him. He's absolutely motoring and then jamming on the rail. And he'll deal with a little crease in the wave. He'll just kind of cruise high line. He's seen something in front because he's looking as he just adjusts that rail line and then back up to the nose again. Just trying to slow down a bit. Doesn't want to be too far out in front. Gets a quick 10. Almost buries the board unintentionally and puts himself out the back. He does well to recover that. And then nice and nimble and light on his feet through here. So loads of time up on the nose on this wave for Ben Skinner. And doing really well with this inside section. It just keeps providing you generally surface here. They want to be looking in front of them down the line. Not fading back, waiting for sections to stand up, and he gives it an absolute crack as well to finish. Didn't put loads of body in that upper body. It was pretty cash, but he belted it.
I tell you what, if looks could kill, that eyesight would have pierced the perspex screen of the judges. Going through the midsection, he's worked on his footwork a lot, stepping back into that turn. The judges will appreciate the finesse of the footwork, not overpowering the turn. Gets a little sleepy here, but you sense there was an inside bonus. The way he stalled for this, I thought, here we go. But he does get the nose right. It just backed off a little bit, a little stall there. Gets an upright 10, and he just links this one really well. Good pace to the wave. As I said, unconventional. It's a unique style that he's got, but he gets it done, and he holds that 5 all the way through to the inside. That's one of the better nose rides of the heat so far. And here you just thought, oh, he's lost all his speed, but he comes way back around, gets on the heels, and taps that one off the top and rides out at the shore break. A unique finish there, Paul.
Chest out on the inside. Meanwhile, great footwork, quick up to the nose for Kai Sallas. There's that drive and rail turn as well. So powerful and smooth at the same time. Very quick 10 from him. Deals with the steep section. Now this wave will get loads of momentum and he'll just carve things up and slice it with so much poise and composure again. Just finding that board in the steepest part of the wave. So just driving with so much style and speed and flow. And then from here, just kind of cruising. Midpoint of the board. As I think about some footwork up to the nose, realises that isn't really forthcoming, so he'll go up with a roller coaster over the foam and a decent finish for Kai.
Yeah, similar body language for Kai to finish. A great wave there and a great answer back. He wouldn't have heard his last score locked in yet, but he could sense that it's going to be a good one. Place. Let's have a look at this replay of Kai. Nice 10 to get things started. Bit bumpy here, but he holds that turn. Equal speed from the cut back to the bottom turn. And great timing there where he gets his nose right at the top of the wave, and now he steps back, brings it back to the bottom using the full length of the board, the full height of the wave. He's not staying lateral. He's a great power surfer, Kai, linking the rail turns with the critical nose rides and the classic footwork. This is still traditional longboard surfing, and I love the story here. A self-shaped surfboard, the Hawaiian, the reigning world champion, looking really strong on this wave. It could be a backup. Look forward to seeing where this score locks in.
It's really firing up with some high quality surfing, and there's not a lot between these surfers at the moment. That's the judge. The job of the judges to figure out the differences, as we'll watch live action from Kani on a wave that kind of stretches out. Not the wave I'm after to improve or to use my priority on. His Kai straight up to the nose, and then this will be a slopey section, and it'll just give it the full carving treatment. Now again, it will just go a little sluggish through here, so some quick work up the nose at the beginning, and then it's a bit of downtime here, but it'll just cruise through and use that gliding energy. Now he'll see something stand up for him. Some footwork from him, back up again, up to the nose, nice poise. And he does pretty well just to deal with that section, sort of slowed down a bit. And he kind of adjusted and made sure that he stayed exactly where he wanted to be. Puts his foot back on the tail and jams out.
Just a really measured approach, but he gave it everything on that 7.27 and didn't leave it to chance. That last one coming at the 5.27. But Kai, any nerves that he had, you can see him just exhaled there.